was always running, chasing days, losing myself in endless ways. Then you arrived without a sound, and suddenly I slowed down. You didn't promise perfect skies, you just looked at me and stayed. In all my fears and all my flaws, you loved me anyway. I don't feel lonely when you're near. Even silence feels sincere. You're where my heart learns to rest, where broken pieces feel their best. Not a dream, not just a phase. You're my calm in crowded days. When the world is loud and cold, your arms feel like coming home. If love is finding peace at last, you're where my heart learns to rest. Your laughter heals the tired parts. You read the truth behind my heart. Every scar I tried to hide, you held with gentle pride. We don't need fireworks or gold, just growing older, growing bold. Side by side, no need to run. Two lives becoming one. I've seen love break and fade away, but you make me wanna stay. You're where my heart learns to rest. Not perfect, just honestly blessed. In every doubt, in every test, you're where my heart learns to rest. If tomorrow falls apart, I'll still choose you with my heart. Through every future we haven't met, you're where my heart learns to rest. Maybe time will change our faces, leave its marks, rewrite our pages. But if the world forgets our names, I'll still know yours the same. Hold my hand when faith feels thin, when we don't know how to begin. Love isn't loud, it isn't fast, it's choosing us, making it last. You're where my heart learns to rest. In your arms I give my best. Not because you save my soul, but because you make me whole. Every ending, every start leads me right back to your heart. If this life gives me one request, let me love you and rest. When the lights grow soft and low, and the world forgets to know, I'll whisper what I've always meant. My love, you're where my heart is sent. I've been everywhere, chasing every dream, looking for a place where my heart could breathe. And you smiled and everything changed, like the world finally knew my name. I used to feel lost in crowded rooms, now I feel found just sharing silence with you. In your arms the chaos fades, and peace takes your shape. They say home is where you're born, but I found mine when you walked in. You feel like home to my restless heart, like the safest place I've ever known. No matter where this world may start, with you I'm never alone. If love is shelter from the storm, then you're the warmth that keeps me warm. You feel like home wherever we are. You feel like home. quiet talks, late night dreams and midnight walks. Every moment with you feels like a promise made real. I thought love was just a word until you showed me how it feels. You feel like home to my tired soul, like a light when the night gets cold. Every broken part feels whole when you're close to me. If forever had a simple name, it would sound a lot like your name. You feel like home wherever we roam. You feel like home to me. If years change us and seasons pass, if youth becomes a memory of the past, I'll still look at you the same way. My favorite place to stay. You feel like home in every way, in every word you don't have to say. No matter how far life may roam, I'll always find you my home. If love is where my heart belongs, then with you is where it will stay. You feel like home, my love, my song. You feel like always. And I never wanna leave, and I never wanna leave, and I never wanna leave. And I never wanna leave. You promised me the world, then left me in the flames. Every word you whispered was a dagger with my name. The trust I gave was fragile, the love I held a crime. And now I stand among the ruins of what you stole in time. I see your lies in every glance, hear your betrayal in every sound. Even shadows mock me now as I bleed upon the ground. The fire inside me rages, and the crimson rain falls down, washing over all the pain you left scattered on the ground. Oh, crimson rain keeps falling, every drop a wound, a scar. The love I gave has turned to ashes, and you've taken it too far. I scream at empty skies above, I curse the hands that break, and I'll rise from all this ruin, even if it leaves me ache. If vengeance were a river, I'd drown you in my hate. But rage is only poison, and grief decides my fate. Oh, I stare into empty mirrors, searching for a face I know, the one that smiles, that laughs, that breathes, seems buried far below. Every reflection hides a shadow, every gaze reveals despair, and I reach for who I thought I was, but find no one there. The nights are cold, the streets are silent, and even stars refuse to shine. I call into the darkness, but the darkness takes what's mine. Every memory feels like poison, every thought a twisting knife, and I wander through this empty world alone within my life. Oh, I'm fading in the mirrors, lost inside myself. Every heartbeat screams in sorrow, every step a lonely hell. I reach for who I'm meant to be, but shadows take my hand, and the person staring back at me is someone I can't understand. If I could shatter all reflections, if I could break this glass, would I find the truth beneath the lies, or be haunted by the past? I walk this road of silent screams, I sink in rivers deep, and all that's left of who I was are fragments I can't keep. Oh, I'm fading in the mirrors, lost inside myself. Every heartbeat screams in sorrow, every step a lonely hell. I reach for who I'm meant to be, but shadows take my hand, and the person staring back at me is someone I can't understand. So I'll keep walking through the night, through darkness that won't end, hoping someday I'll find a self I can finally defend. The room feels smaller than before. My phone doesn't light up anymore. Laughter sounds like someone else. Nothing feels like myself. After you, everything is quiet. Even my heart forgets to fight it. see your face in every puddle, but the cost is far too cost. The world moves on, but I remain trapped in endless pain. And every tear I shed tonight is ashes in the rain. I reach for hands that will not hold, I call for voices gone. The warmth you gave has vanished, the nights stretch endlessly long. Even the sky mourns with me, even the wind complains, and I wander through the storm alone with ashes in the rain. Oh, ashes in the rain. Every heartbeat cries your name. I scream into the silence, but the silence stays the same. The world moves on without you, and I am left behind with ashes of our love and life forever in my mind. If I could turn back time again, would I hold you close once more? Or is grief eternal, unrelenting like waves upon the shore? Ashes in the rain. Every heartbeat cries your name. I scream into the silence, but the silence stays the same. The world moves on without you, and I am left behind with ashes of our love and life forever in my mind. So I'll walk through endless storms, through shadows deep and gray, hoping someday I'll find light and chase the pain every memory of you is a wound that never heals. Every smile you gave me was a game that time refused. The nights are in the shadows, the days are heavy chains, and I wander through this darkness, haunted by your name. I call into the silence, I scream into the void, but the echo of your absence cannot be destroyed. Even dreams betray me, even love turns cold, and the story of our moments is a pain I cannot hold. hold you once again. All's grief eternal, endless, like waves upon the plain. So I keep walking through the rain, through shadows deep and long, hoping someday I'll find peace and hear where I belong. Swore your love would never fade, but all I see are lies. The warmth we shared is gone today, replaced with empty skies. Every promise broken, every vow denied, and I'm left wandering alone with tears I cannot hide. Shadow near, but even memories betray me, and the pain is always here. I trusted hands that left me cold. I opened my heart in vain, and now I walk this shattered road through every lonely pain. Oh, broken promises haunt me. Every heartbeat knows the cost. Cry into the darkness for all the love I've lost. The world moves on indifferent while I am left behind with the pieces of a shattered heart forever in my mind. If I could change what you became, would trust return again? Or is the wound too deep inside to ever feel love then? No, broken promises haunt me. Every heartbeat knows the cost. I cry into the darkness for all the love I've lost. The world moves on indifferent while I am left behind with the pieces of a shattered heart forever in my mind. So I'll keep walking through the storm, through ruins cold and gray, hoping someday I'll rebuild a heart that finds its way. choices I made, the paths I lost. Every step I took was hollow. Every gain has come at cost. The voices of my past surround me, whispering what I should have done. And the weight of all my failures shines darker than the sun. I've tried to mend the pieces, but the cuts run far too deep. Even time cannot erase the scars I take with me to sleep. The nights are long with memories, the days are endless chains, and the echo of my mistakes will haunt me through the rain. So broken threads keep pulling, tearing at my heart and mind. Every breath I take reminds me of what I left behind. I scream, I beg for mercy, but mercy never comes. And I walk among the ruins of the life I left undone. If I could change the choices made, would I still be the same? Or is the pain I carry now the only truth that remains? I stumble through the shadows, I drown in endless grief, and the threads I cannot stitch are the ones that hold the thief. All broken threads keep pulling, tearing at my heart and mind. Every breath I take reminds me of what I left behind. I scream, I beg for mercy, but mercy never comes. And I walk among the ruins of the life I left undone. So I'll keep walking through my errors, through shadows thick and wide, hoping someday I can weave a soul I do not hide. I walk through life like a ghost, unseen by those I know. The paths I take lead nowhere, the world moves fast and slow. I'm buried in shadows, a soul without a name. And every day I stumble, and in life I feel the same. The laughter of the living feels distant, harsh and cold. Either love Your heart is distant, far away, and I can't reach its beat. The love we shared has gone astray and left me in defeat. Even memories feel hollow, even dreams betray my mind, and the longing in my chest is all I seem to find. The nights are long with silent cries, the days are hard to bear. I reach for you in empty skies, but find no hand to care. Every word you once spoke feels like a fleeting flame, and I stumble through the ashes of a love I cannot claim. Oh, distant heart keeps calling, every heartbeat longs for you. I cry into the emptiness, but nothing will come through. The world moves on uncaring, while I am left behind, with the shadow of your absence etched deep inside my mind. If I could bridge the distance, would you hear my plea? Or is love forever lost across the endless sea? Oh, distant heart keeps calling, every heartbeat longs for you. I cry into the emptiness, but nothing will come through. The world moves on uncaring, while I am left behind, with the shadow of your absence etched deep inside my mind. So I'll keep walking through the night, through longing far and deep, hoping someday we'll connect and find the love we keep. I hear the echoes of my soul bouncing off the walls at night. Every whisper pulls me under, every shadow steals my light. The roads I walk are empty, the skies are draped in gray, and every dream I thought I had has slowly walked away. I've cried beneath the quiet moon where no one could see my pain. Each teardrop falls like broken glass, washing over all I've gained. The laughter of the world feels distant, a melody I cannot share, and I am trapped in memories that linger everywhere. I've tried to scream into the darkness, I've tried to find the dawn, but every hope I reach for is already gone. Oh, the sorrow, it consumes me, every heartbeat feels like chains. I'm drowning in this endless silence, lost within my own remains. I cry for what I cannot hold, I scream for what I've lost, and the world keeps moving on, ignoring all the cost. I've touched the fire of my past, felt its burn upon my skin. The scars it left are endless, the pain that lives within. like shattered dreams. The wind, it mocks my pain. Every step I take forward feels like I'm walking in vain. And though I seek the morning, though I beg for light to shine, the shadows hold me closer, their grip a cruel design. I try to run, but I'm tethered. I try to fight, but I fall. And every dream I've ever had seems like nothing at all. The sorrow, it consumes me. Every heartbeat feels like chains. I'm drowning in this endless silence, lost within my own remains. I cry for what I cannot hold. I scream for what I've lost. And the world keeps moving on, ignoring all the cost. If I could tear away this pain, would I still know my name? Or is the suffering the only truth that binds me to this flame? I've wandered through the ruins of the person I once knew, and in the mirror of my soul, all I see is blue. The nights are long, the days are hollow, the stars refuse to shine. I reach for hands that aren't there, and for a life that's not mine. And though I stumble, though I break, though the world is cold and vast, I keep moving through the shadows, haunted by my past. So the sorrow, it consumes me. Every heartbeat feels like chains. I'm drowning in this endless silence, lost within my own remains. I cry for what I cannot hold. I scream for what I've lost. And the world keeps moving on, ignoring all the cost. So I'll keep walking through the night, through shadows deep and far, hoping someday I'll escape the echoes of my scar. And even if I never heal, even if I fall apart, I'll keep carrying this sorrow within my broken
The walls are quiet, the room is cold. I hear your laugh in echoes old. I sit alone where we once lay, but now your shadow's gone away. Your perfume lingers in the air, a ghost of you everywhere. I thought love could make it through, but now I'm left alone with you. This empty room is full of pain. I call your name, but it's in vain. I can't let go, I can't move on. Everywhere I look, you're gone. If only time could turn back right, I'd hold you close see your photo on my phone, a smile that feels like home. But when I try to reach your hand, you're not here, you never planned. The nights are long, the days are gray, I chase the memories that fade away. Every corner, every floor reminds me of what I'm making for. This empty room is full of pain. I call your name, but it's in vain. I can't let go, I can't move on. Everywhere I look, you're gone. If only time could turn back right, I'd hold you close all through the night. Maybe one day I'll be free from the weight of memory, but tonight this room still cries with the ghost of your goodbye. This empty room is full of pain. I call your name, but it's in vain. I can't let go, I can't move on. Everywhere I look, you're gone. If only time could turn back right, I'd hold you close all through the night.
We were almost everything people dream their whole lives for. Almost vows, almost children, almost walking through that door. Almost doesn't sound tragic until it's all you have. When the love was real enough, but the timing was too bad. We were the love that made us almost not broken, just incomplete. We didn't fail at loving, we just didn't reach the street. If there's another lifetime where courage wins somehow, maybe we get the wedding, just not this time, not now. Some love stories don't end badly, they just end early. I circle your finger carefully. I thought I'd stay for life. I learned the shape of your hand, I learned the word wife. But promises don't live in gold, they live in how you choose. And I was just a side just left without a heart. I wear a mask for all to see, but underneath I bleed. The world believes I'm smiling, but I'm lost inside my knee. Every step is heavy, every word feels wrong, and the sorrow I conceal has lasted far too long. No one hears the silent cries, no one sees the fight. I walk among the living, but vanish in their sight. Even joy is fleeting, even love is far away, and I'm trapped inside the darkness where shadows claim my day. Every heartbeat screams in pain. I scream into the silence, but the silence stays the same. The world moves on indifferent while I lie torn apart, and the sorrow no one knows lives in my broken heart. So I'll keep hiding in the crowd, through shadows deep and gray, hoping someday I'll be seen.